So you wonder how pros build up and score goals easily when they face average opponents. It's like they score easily and force their opponent to rage quit before even half of the game. It's just a logic which average players don't figure out, and this logic applies both in attacking and defending, but I will explain how it works in defending later in this video. So what's the logic? Make sure to watch up to the end. Before looking at this logic, know that pros mastered almost all the attacking mechanics and tricks in the game, and some of you guys already have enough mechanics to get better at the game, but you just don't know how to use them effectively. So the logic is basically to be steps ahead of your opponent, make your opponent react to your movement. Pros knows how to force average opponents to react to their gameplay. Just stick to the video, you will understand what I'm explaining. So how do we bait the opponent into a reacting game style? First of all, you have to play with momentum, you have to attack with speed. Then how do we attack with speed? This begins with passing in general. You have to learn how to vision 2 to 3 passes ahead. By doing so you stop focusing only on the player with the ball, or the next player you're going to pass to. As you see here, I know I'm going to pass to Messi, after Mbappe, then to Sancho because I know he will reposition back to onside position. I use one-touch passes to make sure that opponent just react to my passing pattern, so this gives me a big advantage because I'm 3 steps ahead of him. Then here I pass to Messi. But before even the pass reaches him, I'm already triggering Mbappe to run in behind, so by the time Messi is receiving the ball, I know what to do next, so my opponent by the time he realized it was too late, because he was busy repositioning Virgil van Dijk to his position, so he was a step behind. As I told you, pros mastered almost all the mechanics, like using pass and move passes, one-touch passes, passing into risky positions. And importantly, they know how to balance their passing rhythm. They know when to pass and control, and when to use one-touch passes. If you keep on using one-touch passes, your opponent may start adapting to it and start anticipating your passes, so you have to balance it. Then some of you guys know some of these mechanics, but you miss out this logic. The moment you start planning your passes ahead of the present situation, you will realize how FIFA is fun. Next is the planned dribbles. You cannot be just passing. At times you will run out of the passing options, and the last option is to dribble your way to create space, or your players to reposition back for pass support. By the moment you start letting your opponent to move his defender first, before you move your dribbling player, you will start reacting to his movements. And this is why I told you this logic even applies to defense. So how do we plan our dribbles? One of the basic and the best way is to learn how to fake directions. Let's say you want to pass to this player. You don't do it direct by just turning to him and pass, so you pretend dribbling to a fake direction, in order for your opponent to react to that. Then you immediately turn and pass, like here I pass to Kyle Walker, but am stuck without any passing option, but I want to turn to pass to these players. If I turn direct, my opponent will anticipate it, so I pretend to dribble this side, forcing my opponent to react to it, which opened up the passing lane and I passed. Even when receiving the pass, you fake the fast touch, you pretend to turn to other side, then you immediately turn to another side. But how to dribble in full motion dribbling? The main trick is to bait your opponent by first dribbling to the fake direction, then immediately turn to your intended direction. This makes it hard to predict your movements. But I keep on reminding you that pros mastered almost all the mechanics, including dribbling. They know how to safe dribble by keeping the ball away from the opponent. They know how to dribble direct by use of skill moves. They know how to receive the ball in a safe way. This logic is just basic, because at times we react to opponent's movement, then you take our move, but that waiting idea is part of the plans, so it's also a planned move. Mastering this logic, it's not something easy that you will do it after one day. It may take time for your brain to start implementing this new play style. If you're looking to learn some of attacking mechanics, make sure to click this video, or check it in the description. So for now I end here.